Hey everybody, Ryan here at eTrailer. Today on our 2020 Toyota RAV4, we're going to be taking a look at and showing you how to install the CIPA Universal Fit Towing Mirror, which is also sold as a set. Whenever we use a towing mirror, it's really going to help expand our field of view. And that can really be useful whenever we're making a lane change, maybe backing up into a tight parking spot, or just wanting to keep a closer eye on what's going on behind us. So to give you an example on how much more ground we're going to be able to cover, so you can see I'm visible in our towing mirror, but not in our factory mirror. However, if I take a few steps closer to our trailer, I'll disappear out of that towing mirror and become visible in our factory mirror. That's really going to help eliminate any of those blind spots as well. One of the big things that really separates this tow mirror from some of the others is the clarity of the lens. Whenever you look into it, the picture is really sharp and you can really see what's going on behind you, as opposed to some of the other ones which are a little more dull and foggy. One of the big questions we get asked all the time in regards to universal fit towing mirrors is if you're going to have any noise or vibration, especially at higher speeds. To be honest with you, this one does fit pretty tight against our factory mirror, so I really don't see that being an issue for you, at least really not enough to bother you. And if you do need to adjust your factory lens, you're still able to do so. You're going to be able to go left and right and up and down. There is a little bit of contact on the very end of each sweep, but we're still able to maintain all those typical sweet spots that we would usually use. Now let's say for whatever reason, if you need to fold your mirror in to free up some space, maybe you're parked on the street or something like that, we're still able to do so. At the very end there will be a little bit of contact, but for the most part, we're still able to fold our mirror completely in. And if your RAV4 does have a blinker on the mirror, the strap does cover up a little bit of it, but for the most part, we're still able to see it clearly and maintain that safety feature. These straps that hold the towing mirror in place are made from a soft rubber material, so not only are they going to help kind of grip that factory housing, but we're not going to have to worry about them scratching up the paint. And since these mirrors are universal, chances are pretty good if you happen to have another vehicle in the household, they're probably going to be able to work with that too. If that is the case, really not a huge deal to switch them around all the time if you need to. That's because they are so easy to put on and take off. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and put one on together now. To get the mirror on, you're simply just going to hold it flat against your factory housing and find a good spot where it sits nice and flush. You can hold it in place with one hand and move around to the other side. From there, we can just grab the buckles here that are on the straps and place them over these small tabs. And if you picked up a set, you'd simply just repeat the same process over on the other side. And that'll finish up our look at and our installation of the CIPA Universal Fit Towing Mirror on our 2020 Toyota RAV4.